Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Vinaxius, and we are playing Hearthstone Arena Into the Pit. As you can see, we're 2-0 right now. Feeling pretty good. I am definitely feeling a lot more comfortable with the overload aspect of a shaman than I was with the secrets that only cost me 1 mana from the paladin. I think this is a lot more confident of a deck as well, with a very much more focused theme. Maybe we'll even get a win against a priest this time around, which would be quite the change, let's be honest. I'm going to keep Rockbiter Weapon in my hand as well, because it's going to deal with any 3 health creatures that may come out. The Unbound Elemental I'm definitely happy with.
Greetings, friend.
Let's say hello, especially in conjunction with Feral Spirit here. I mean, if he doesn't kill anything and I get to keep all these things alive and play them in the order that I want to, that'd be pretty cool. I highly doubt that's going to happen, so... Boy can dream though, right? This is the reason why I kept Rockbiter Weapon in my hand. You can deal with the Knife Juggler without having any procs happen against me. And next turn, we're going to Unbound Elemental, and then after that, we'll Feral Spirit. We might do something different if this guy doesn't survive. I feel that he's likely going to. That's going to make him quite the toughie after we get the Feral Spirits out. Please don't kill him. I mean, there's 2 damage for sure, and he's got 5 cards in his hand. I'm pretty sure the priest has a 1 mana spell that does 2 damage, if I remember correctly. Holy Smite or something. Instead, he's just gonna swing straight for me. And that Murloc Raider is going to get a little bit scary. That's okay though. We get to have our ideal situation play out where we Feral Spirit. Get the Overload proc off the Unbound Elemental, and we have 2 taunts, one of which is going to die for sure, and the second one also might. We'll see what he plays out. A 2/4 Draggling mechanic, hey? That is kind of annoying, I guess. What we play out is going to be Flame Tongue Totem, let's be honest. Adjacent minions have +2 attack. That is going to let me kill everything, pretty much. Maybe we'll only kill none of them and see what the priest plays out. I think that is a good call, because he's going to have to sacrifice both of them from what I see right now. But he has 5 mana, so we'll see what he does. Thought Steal is scary because I do have a lot of really strong cards. That's not going to deal with the current situation that we have right now though, which is good. Next turn we're only going to have... No wait. Yeah, next turn we're going to have 6 mana. That's going to give me the Aaand Commander, which is going to be fairly strong.
Drink with me,
That's
friend.
good. And he plays out a Youthful Brewmaster, eh? Dang, if I Rockbiter Weapon, I'm not going to have enough to play out the Aaand Commander, which I want to do right now. I don't have any taunt or anything, so I am for sure going to want to kill the Youthful Brewmaster. And I think the best way to do it is through Aaand Commander with his Divine Shield. I'm thinking right now, and I think the biggest AoE spell that a priest has is Holy Nova, and that does 2 damage to everything on my side, and heals 2 damage to everything on his. So unless you get spell power +1 somehow with 1 mana or something, that's not going to fly and do very much. He does have a lot of things on the field now. I thought that he might actually have healed the Injured Blade Master, and then I would have probably Lava Bursted. Now though, I'm just going to Shield Bearer. I'm not going to bother giving him any attack. Rockbiter Weapon myself. Use myself to kill Injured Blade Master. And we are going to go in hot on this priest. And we'll just summon the totem, and we'll actually finish him off with Lava Burst here. That was a bit improvised because I didn't actually do the calculation in my head, which is a bad thing. I should definitely stop and think a little more, maybe. I just noticed that happening, but I don't think my play would have changed at all. Windspeaker is a cool looking card, though. That is for Constructed and for another day, though. So that puts us at 3-0, and we did pretty solidly there. Let's move on, shall we? I know that the priest debate is a big thing right now. And in Arena, I feel that whether or not, well, this is the same for like every sort of deck, I guess, but priest deck especially relies very much on drawing certain cards. And we're just going to take out our good commander. Certain cards like Inner Fire, Divine Spirit, and Akanai Soul Priest, I think, is very much a staple of a successful priest deck. And Light Spawn, of course. But really, you have to get like Light Spawn, Divine Spirit, and not Inner Fire if you have Light Spawn, but Divine Spirit and Inner Fire for anything other than Light Spawn. We'll say hello. And actually, let's start playing. What was I saying? Priest relies on very specific cards to do the crazy things that everybody talks about on Reddit, is all I'm going to say. Well, it sucks that it has 3 health, because that means I can't actually kill it this turn. I think it's going to be fine to mount Bomber here. Hopefully he does 1 damage to the pirate. He does 2. I would say that's even better, but it actually doesn't really change anything. We'll probably Flame Tongue Totem next. That's going to put a lot more damage on the field. Our Shield Bearer is going to finish her off. I'm scared of Unbound Elemental, though, for sure. I highly dislike Unbound Elemental. We're going to stick to our guns and Flame Tongue Totem, though. After we Flame Tongue Totem, we're going to trade damage. And with 2 mana, we might as well use Coin now, I feel. And we're going to Coin and Master Swordsmith. Puts a lot more damage on the field for next turn. We still have a Stormforged Axe in our hand. We might just play Harvest Golem, depending on what this other Shaman does. Everything's up in the air right now, because all I know is that he has 5 cards in his hand. Ooh, this could turn out terribly, or it could just be laughable. It turns out pretty bad. Not like the absolute worst situation we could have had, but definitely not the ideal. The ideal would have been that he just did 2 damage to everything. Now he has his Overload procced right now, and he has only 3 mana available. We'll probably have solutions to whatever he does, because we have Stormforged Axe, we have Rockbiter Weapon, we can play both on the next turn. If we're not going to play Big Game Hunter, we're going to save that as long as possible. Absolutely, I'm going to sacrifice Harvest Golem for the Thalmor Farseer here, or else absolutely everything's going to die, and that is sufficiently worse. So yeah, it's Fairy Dragon. Actually, we could kill it by not sacrificing anything if we wanted to, eh? Would that be ideal? No. I don't think we should bother with using Rockbiter Weapon right now. If we can save it, we can possibly turn things around a lot more. This is a buffed up Harvest Golem, though. And I am not very smart because I can't do math, apparently. Single digit numbers, too, and somehow I missed that Harvest Golem would not die from that. There's Doomhammer. Doomhammer's a cool card. I definitely... Ooh, it gives Wind Fury. It's definitely a lot better than I thought it was, and I thought it was just like an Overload for 8 durability, 2 damage. It's a lot better than that. He's going to wipe off, well, a bunch of my creatures. With 2 Stormforged Axes, why not just, like, swing a little bit? Going hot. He's going to kill 2 creatures at least after his next turn. Probably kill more, and this thing's gonna stick around for a long time and do a lot of damage. We have big creatures, we just haven't drawn any yet, so let's hope we get some of those eventually. Aside from that, you know, all these guys are going to die eventually, for sure. And I'm kind of wishing we had... Never mind, I don't wish we had Mana Tide Totem because it's going to get Doom Hammered for sure. Mind you, that would take 2 Doom Hammers in 1 full turn. But that's sort of beside the point, isn't it? What's he gonna kill? Alright. How do we want to go about getting these things killed?
Elements guide me.
Let's get the raptor off. We could either rockbite or weapon damage golem and then keep the fairy dragon alive, or we could trade with the fairy dragon and Earthen Ring Farseer. We have other things to play out. Let's trade. I don't feel too bad about that. And we'll summon a totem as well and end our turn. I'm getting really lucky with the Stone Claws, actually. I didn't expect to get as many Stone Claws as we did, considering like how many Wrath of Airs we got previously and stuff. Wrath of Air, by the way, was a spell that was a totem that I completely underrated in my deck, because it actually changes a lot if your Lava Burst does 6 damage instead of 5, or if your Lightning Bolt does 4 instead of 3. So I think I was mistaken when I called Wrath of Air not good in the last turn, or last few games that we played, actually. I'm glad we finally got something larger than like 4 mana. I'm just going to rockbite or weapon the organ and get this guy off the field right now. My Stranglethorn Tiger Stealth. I did say that Wrath of Air is pretty scary, and I don't know what he has in his deck, so let's kill that. We're going to Strongforge Dax again in preparation for the next turn. He has a huge card advantage now. By huge I mean 3, which is basically enough to swing the game. I do have Big Game Hunter that I've had in my hand for a while. He has 9 mana, he spends it all on Sea Giant. Nice. I'm absolutely happy with that because guess what? We have Big Game Hunter. So we play him out and then we shoot that thing in the face. And that feels pretty good. And we get another Stoneclaw Totem. Like, that has got to be really frustrating for him, and I feel kind of really lucky that this keeps happening.
Well played.
And looks like we achieve a victory against our Shaman turn here. Good game. I think he played fine. I don't think he made any mistakes. As a simple matter of me getting luckier and having better cards in my hand that dealt with his more effectively than he dealt with mine, I guess. I was initially worried a slight tiny bit about the number of 3 mana cards we had, but I think it's fine. Overall, I feel like our deck construction is quite strong, and we'll see. We've been paired up against different classes every time, and it's going to continue the trend here.
Your soul shall be mine.
Which is fun. I enjoy that. We go first. We're going to swap out Stranglethorn Tiger. Unbound Elemental plus Feral Spirit, as you have seen, is a pretty cool combo. And Raging Organ isn't bad either.
Greetings.
Say hello, end our turn. Arcane Commander. Not the most preferable first draw, but that's okay. Hopefully we get a 2 mana thing. I'd enjoy that. However, if we get like a Stoneforge Dax, we're only going to have 2 mana on the turn after, and then we'll just summon a totem. We're going to summon a totem either way though, I guess. Flame Imp is pretty scary. Especially now that it's 3/3, which means I can't deal with it, like, at all. Not really worth hexing though, but the Warlock has very much a advantage right now. I think we'll play Unbound Elemental anyway.
Fight, maggot!
Maybe not.
Why do you call?
Gosh, he's just playing all his cards right now, and I don't have a response for it. I think it's okay to just Unbound Elemental right now, anyways. Next turn we'll Feral Spirit or something. Oh, the Blood Imp is so annoying though. My goodness. Nothing I do is going to change what he does, I think. So, how are we going to do the most effective damage next turn? I think we're Unbound Elemental, and based on what we have in our hand right now... Come on, process. We're going to Lava Burst the Void Walker, even though that feels pretty bad. I think we're going to have to do it, because we need to clear some of these things off the field right now. This is his turn 3, and he has this much, and that is crazy. You should keep swinging for me incessantly. Absolutely. He's going to do just that. I'd love if his Blood Imp, you know, got off the stealth mode, but that'd be a strange thing for him to do. Whoa! That was not what I saw coming. And that is pretty sucky. I guess that's understandable for him to do. I don't think this changes anything we do, to be honest. Let's Feral Spirit. Next turn we're going to have 4 mana again. Gosh, am I like lagging or something? It feels like things are processing really slowly, but it's so sporadic that it's not lag, it's just weird. But anyways, yeah, we'll have... Oh, that's an Overload too. We'll have 3 mana next turn. That gives us a lot of spells to play still. It's probably going to be Lava Burst on the Succubus, because she is a scary lady. Whoa! This guy's crazy! Like, holy crap! Absolutely bonkers, you know? Gosh, I don't know what to do at this point. This is crazy. If we don't overload this turn, the next turn we'll have 6 mana and we can like Hex and Lava Burst and deal with a lot more things. So I think what I'm going to do is kill the Abusive Sergeant with Spirit Wolf, we'll Earthen and Farseer and heal, and then we'll end our turn. Now that I think about it, the heal probably didn't change anything. I could see him sacrificing the Blood Imp at this point for the Spirit Wolf if it only had 1 health though, so maybe it does something. He Shadow Bolts Earthring Farseer, which I don't like at all. And I'm going to take 8 damage this turn, and that is pretty bad. And we have no creatures to do damage with. This guy is so aggressive that I have just been curb stomped to the ground, and I'm just going to do what I initially planned to get most of his damage off the field. Next turn we will have 5 mana available to us. It's probably going to be Ancient Brewmaster to get the most damage on the field as we can. Like, wow. I'm legitimately terrified right now. Because even though I have a bunch of cards, it doesn't do much. You know? Now we're going to change our minds and play Raging Worgen, Flame Tongue Totem, and we'll at least get this Hex dealt with, and hopefully make him deal with some of my cards. It depends on what he has, you know? Maybe he'll just swing straight at me and then he'll Hellfire, and that'll put me at like 2 health? That's terrifying. This is crazy. This Warlock is exactly what I thought a Warlock would be, which is super aggressive and go in hot and terrifying, and I hate it. Like, he's going to do at least 6 damage to me this turn. It puts me at 6. I've done 10, which I guess is not bad considering how crazy this guy has been. Thank goodness that next turn I'm going to get Argon Commander out, is all I'm going to say. Ooh, Starforged Axe too. That's great. This is where I hopefully make my comeback. This is also very scary. Ooh, gosh, do I want to put myself in Hellfire range? Oh, no, I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I'm just gonna swing at him with my axe. This guy has me, like, on the edge of my seat right now, you know? It is really scary. Oh, no! Oh, no! That was a good play by him. Absolutely, I saw something terrible coming my way, and that was a good win by him. This was a very exciting and very fast and good game. Absolutely, now that we have 4-0, I was expecting to come up against something very strong here. Honestly, the 4-win mark is when I'm, like, up against the ropes. I came pretty close to being able to turn that around, but his early aggression just dominated me. And that was, like, one of the best early game starts from myself that I could have expected, so... Well, maybe not. Yeah, probably not. Rockbiter Weapon would have been absolutely a game changer in what happened there. Unfortunately, we didn't get it, and that results in our first loss, but
Greetings, friend.
it's not a bad loss, and I don't feel bitter about it. It wasn't like I got completely dominated by RNG or anything. Here, I don't know what I'll do. Do I want to Rockbiter and deal with this Leper Gnome right away? Trading the Fairy Dragon for Leper Gnome just feels bad. So I think I am actually going to do just that.
Elements guide me.
We'll get rid of that for now. Next turn we can Fairy Dragon, then the turn after I Harvest Golem, then turn after Stranglethorn Tiger. All these 2-1s, man, I wish he would not have those. Because he has his 2-1 though, I'm going to Harvest Golem. He's just going to attack me straight up. Then I'll trade afterwards, but that's okay. After I trade, I can Earthen Ring Farseer and heal this guy up. And then that makes him have to do more than just cleave to get 2 of my creatures killed. Yeah, that sounds like a solid plan.
Drink with me, friend.
It makes me have Fairy Dragon just in my hand forever. Huh. That's an interesting battle cry. This might change what I have planned, though. Now that he doesn't have anything on the field, I think I am good to go with Fairy Dragon. And we'll see what he does. This is definitely a great cleave target for him, though. And I no longer have the coins, so my turn 4 is probably going to be not the best. Let's think about this here. I'm okay with playing out a Shield Bearer and just summoning a Totem, keeping as many cards in my hand as I can, and we'll just swing at him and see what he does. If he spends the full turn dealing with a Shield Bearer, I don't feel bad about that. It gets a little bit of damage off on him at least. If the Shield Bearer survives, we get to Rockbiter Weapon, which is cool. Obviously it's not going to anymore. And he's probably going to kill my 3-2 as well. Then the question is whether or not I want to trade our 2-1s. Ew, I don't like Acolyte of Pain though. Acolyte of Pain is just bad touch. Let's get everything killed here. Rockbiter Weapon. On this Totem. Stormforged Axe on me. Totem kills Acolyte of Pain. You kill one of these. I kill one of these. And then we'll summon the Totem.
Job's done.
And we'll end our turn. Right now, our card situation, I think he has 5, maybe 6 in his hand, which is pretty scary.
We must cleanse the sun.
And Virgin Worgen combined with this lady is legitimately quite scary. Well then. We can't get the Raging Worgen killed this turn, which is unfortunate. I think our best bet, for sure, we'll get this Shattered Sun Parrot killed. And the question is whether or not I want to Stranglethorn Tiger, or if I want to Totemic Call and like Earthen Ring Farseer. Good questions, eh? I think we will Stranglethorn Tiger. No. I think we will Earthen Ring Farseer.
Are open.
And we'll summon the totem. If it's a Stoneclaw, that'd make me happy. It's not. My Wrath of Air gets healed back up to full though, which is nice. And we'll probably trade the Earthen Ring Farseer and the last tick of my Stoneforged Axe for the Raging Worgen. Now that I think about it, that was a pretty bad call because I'm going to take a lot of damage from it. Mistakes were made. Unless he decides to just attack me.
Now?
He's debating it and thinking it through right now too. I would kill the Earthen Ring Farseer if I was him. And he's going to do just that. I shouldn't talk. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe so. Nah.
Mind if I roll knee?
I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, this is bad. This is very not good. This is quite problematic. Well, Mad Bomber. Why did I do that? Is my new question. Now it's a 5/3. And it's going to do even more damage to me. And I can't do much about it.
Elements guide me.
Let's think here.
Elements guide me.
Keeping it is not going to change anything. I may have made a misplay there. But right now, it doesn't look like I should attack the Raging Worgen with my weapon. So, we'll see. He has 10 damage on the board, and he can put me down to 7 right now if he so chooses. With 8 mana, he might play a creature with an attack of 7 or more, which warrants the use of Big Game Hunter, which will be nice.
What now?
Once I get this Arcanite Reaper and Raging Worgen off the field, if I have one of these two left, I'll be in a slightly positive position. Until then, though, I think I might be dead because I forgot about the... yeah.
Well played.
That was bad play by me. I forgot about the Wind Fury part of the Raging Worgen, and he just straight up went in hot and destroyed me. This is bad. I'm on the ropes now. It was a good game by him for sure, though, and now I am sort of starting to see how my early game is weaker than other people's. This is not the best situation that I was hoping to be in. I wanted to hit at least like 6 and 3 with this deck to match my Hunter one. Hopefully that might still happen. It's not over yet. I'll see you next time and we'll find out. Thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and I will see you later.